trying to get reactions from me, which you're never gonna get. They hate when you don't react. Yeah, that's what they really hate. That's why they have to bring me up all the time, love. They hope for a reaction so that they can then say, look what you're saying. No, you're just boring. I'll happily show you everything anyway. You should just put that call recording out yourself. It's going to come out no matter what, Deadwings. It's only a matter of time before you say something or whatever. So you may as well do it yourself. You'll get loads of views just showing it yourself. You know what I mean? So if I were you, I'd schedule a time and play it yourself. It's going to come out no matter what. So if you think it's not, and by not playing it yourself, so you either take the power back yourself. And because Zac used to warn people to stay away from me because I was trouble, but then me and Zac become friends, so you can't judge him based on before you knew him. So just like whatever you've done about Zac, you weren't friends with him at the time like that. It's different now, isn't it? So anything that's in the past, you know. So if you don't put it out, they're definitely gonna do it because that's like gold. People are waiting on that, you know what I mean? So your best bet is to put it out first. And then it's done, over with. Zac will forgive you probably, you know what I mean? Because he's using it like bait against Zac, against you. That's what I mean. I know you both a lot more now. Exactly. So go and have a word with Zac, Deadwings, and explain the contents of the conversation to him. I'm sure he'll be fine. Leslie, thank you for the £20 to my weather forecaster. I love your boobies, not in a lesbian way. Thank you, Leslie. Did you see them on the video I posted? I posted a video on the other account, everyone. You can see one of them. Thank you, Leslie. Get pinned, my love. But yeah, Deadwings, you go to Zac, tell him what you said in the conversation, then play it ASAP. Because now that I've just said this out loud, he'll probably give it to Corey to play in the next hour or two. So, with great, shall I ring Zac and say to him, do you care about this voice thing with Deadwings? And then we've got it over and done with. Shall I call Zac? Let me call Zac. I'll tell him I'm live straight away. I'll instantly say I'm live. It doesn't matter what you've said about me, Deadwings. I don't give a fuck. And I don't think Zac will either. Oh God, he's got a few numbers. Oh, he's typing. Hang on, I'm asking him. Because he's messaged me. Yeah, I think he's going to respond now. I said, do you care about what Deadwings recorded? Is he okay to just play it and get it over with? I said, just a quickie as I'm live, because he's busy at the moment. That's why he couldn't get to the telephone, though. Yeah, I'm not even watching the app. There you go. Yeah, Zac said, I'm not even watching the app. Just let them know I'm not in a great place. So, just get it over with, Deadwings. Can we pin Deadwings and everyone follow Deadwings? When are you going to do it, Deadwings? Because you'll get loads of bloody views, but you'll have to do it before Corey goes live, because he'll probably have it off Luke, because he knows it's going to go out anyway. So Corey will say to him, basically, you know, it's going out anyway, so... They're saying to box you, do you want to do it now? Have you got the capability to do it now? Or do you have to obviously set it up on your end? And come in on your backup then so we can follow you on that. Do you want to come in the box with me and just do it? Or do you want to go live on your own? And then it's done. Luke's got nothing then. Nothing. And then Corey's got nothing to play either. Take the power back. Come in now, okay, yeah? Are you going to come in the box and do it? Or it'll go live? I don't mind either way, so don't worry about me. I'll be there regardless. But it needs to be ASAP, like now. Once it's like, exactly, it's like ripping a plaster off, isn't it? I read out to you what I said on the message, love, so just taking a picture of my sunglasses means nothing. I literally read out to you, and I read the response to you as well. So, no one cares. I literally read it out live. Did you miss that part? Zoom in on screen going, I don't care, love, I read out exactly what was on the screen. You're not understanding. Oh, we are. Here's Deadwings. Everyone follow him when he comes in the box as well.
Hello, Roger.
Hello, my love. Don't worry. Everything's in the past. Listen, I tried to run Zac over before I knew him with my car.
That's what I mean. Like, I think at the time, I think this is what them lot are forgetting. I was new to the app, and I had Joey saying, "Oh, well, don't do this. You'll have Zac doxing you, EQ doxing you," and I'm like, "Well."
Yeah, Zac used to go around the other creators saying, "Be careful of Evil Queen. Don't tell her nothing. Blah 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 blah." But then they were friends. You know what I mean? So what he said before then doesn't matter to me.
That's what I mean.
And even Luke tries to use it at the wedding because Zac turns around and said, "Oh, well, you know what Evil Queen's like," type of thing. That's a slur on me. Oh my God, you've talked about Evil Queen behind the back. There's such trouble causes, honestly.
But like now, I've like had that chance away from them to not be under Joey's thumb or anything. I've got to know people, and I know that you guys aren't what they try and put out.
Oh, we know. Honestly, they're so strange. They're like the cast of the bloody Goonies. Something wrong with them.
But
Cast of the Fun, bloody hell. Are you going to play it in the box or go live?
Yeah, I'll play it now.
Okay, let's listen.
Hello.
Hello, my darling.
You okay?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, I thought I'd give you a ring. I just want to make sure you're alright. It's not too heavy.
Oh, yeah.
But also to the friendly advice.
Yeah.
Like, don't, like, I know what she said is disgusting and all stuff like that. Like, I get it. Like, I used to be like that when I first came on. And, like, I used to love her at first, and she was homophobic to me, and I got it in, like, a week. Like, I had 5 different grades that Dave Duran, fucking CLA, then also all at me in the same week.
Yeah.
So it really took its toll. But it just, I feel like if you, like, I don't want you to waste your time, like, on her energy. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Not embrace it, but just be like, because you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do, like, otherwise you'll just end up turning into like, because her guys are savage, do you know what I mean? So it'll end up just being like, it'll look like you're trying to change it, and it sort of ends up in a dead end. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, you'll get people that go, yeah, I totally disagree, she's awful. Like, I think she's awful as well, but for me, she's good content in a sense, do you know what I mean? It's something to talk about the show, it's funny.
Yeah, I get what you mean for your FYP.
Yeah, but it's like with her, don't try not to take it too much to heart, because I know her quite differently off the app. Do you know what I mean? And she's very, what's the word? Crazy.
Yeah. It's one of them, like last night, she was saying stuff about Jewish people and Jay Slater, and I just thought, you know what?
Yeah. See, I should, what you do when you come, because you're right in that, like, you've got so much talent, and I don't want your experience on TikTok ruined by her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the longer you're on it and the more you do, like, you'll start getting a thicker skin and it won't bother you less, because I used to get...
It's not about me, to be honest. I'm more bothered for other people, because it's going to get that far with someone like her, where she'll end up saying it to the wrong kind of people, and it'll push somebody over the edge kind of thing.
I think she'll end up getting smacked.
Do you get what I mean, though? Like, I worry for people that can't handle that.
I think with her, she doesn't directly offend individuals. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A certain group, like, people know she's a parody. She's a parody. she's a parody of a person. But if it was someone like Elsa Frost, now she's someone that I would say gets someone to damage themselves because she's vicious.
I think CLA is just as bad.
I look at CLA like a pantomime dame, like a really thick, stupid, politically incorrect, like a 90s sitcom character. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not in a funny, ha-ha, like controversial sort of way. Like when she sits, because when she said like, "Oh, just drop, no one cared if you dropped down dead," that's her being as nasty as she can to upset you, sort of thing. Because you're going for her. Because I said about her art, oh my god, she fucking popped off at me.
Yeah.
Like she went absolutely mad. Like, but I just don't want you to get. I think. Do you know what? Right? You be smart. Like I know you don't like her, but it's just wind her up. Like wind her up. That's what people that don't like her like. Like that's what I started doing. Like last year, I used to fucking. If you see my videos with her, I used to absolutely wind her up, and you just gotta like use it to your advantage. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, because I've seen like people go, "No, she's that bad. Then why aren't you promoting her? And why are you dressing up as her?" Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not going to be dressing up other than her anyway.
no, what's next for Deadwings?
Oh, well, we'll have to say.
Well, I was going to say, do you fancy jumping on my podcast soon for an episode?
You can do. We'll have to arrange it though first.
Yeah, no, 100%. I've been so busy at the moment. Like, you'll find on the app, there's so many people that you have to try and please.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to, like, I used to consider people's feelings all the time and never get anything back.
Yeah, it's not the best way to do it, is it?
There's so much selective outrage on that app, you know. Like, so, like, it's just, this whole thing when she kicked off last night, like, that ain't nothing. You should have seen it when she put the hairbrush up her ass.
Yeah. It's one of them, though. It's just getting to the point where she just needs off the app.
She never will, though. That's what I mean. It'll never happen. When people say, like, she needs off the app, she needs this, we all know it, but it'll never happen. She
Yeah.
make another account. It'd have to go as far as getting an injunction out on it.
Do you get what I mean, though? Like, I think the more creators that do say things and stand up for things, kind of thing, it pushes it more, even though it might never happen. At least people have tried. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I tried it last year and the beginning of this year, like when she was homophobic to me. But then she does things like, you think she's having good moments, do you know what I'm saying? And you think, oh, she's not that bad now, and then boom, last time.
Nah, it's an act.
I just feel like, fucking Luke the Judge, oh, please stay away from that man.
Yeah.
He's awful. He's awful. But I miss Joey. Where's Joey been?
He's not really been on the app, to be honest. He's been in my box, and that was about it.
I want Tiki Nation back. I like you two together.
He's stopped on a lot of his things.
Why?
He just said he wants a bit of a break from it all, because it's too negative on there.
Yeah, it is quite negative. I mean, I was even considering scrapping it in news, but...
Yeah.
Fucking, it's one of those ones. It's a double-edged sword, like, you know, you have to play the game, don't you?
Oh yeah, everyone else treats it like a game.
Like, I can't wait to fucking, what's the word, come off it. I can't wait to get my Twitch up and running and get my podcast and just parody TikTok. Because my manager's just pushing me to do battles after battles now, and I can't be arsed, like, campaign after campaign. It's so campaign and coin orientated.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about the creativity anymore. It's really...
It kind of just gets to the point where it's just like,
What are Spartans like?
They're good. I've never had an issue. They don't push you to do things you don't want to do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's always like down to me if I want to do something.
I just wanted to check in on you because there's been a lot in it.
Yeah, it has. I'm not getting any hate, really.
No.
It's just one of them. I was just like, when you think she couldn't get any worse, she got worse.
I don't get shocked by her anymore.
I just don't get why people defend her or anything. It bothers me.
Do you know what, right? I think because I've met her before, like ages ago, and no one really knows that on the app either, but I didn't meet up with her on my own. It's more like, for me, it's like, I was around when she got put in hospital and given that tried to fleece her. So, like, for me, it's like, I see it from a mental health perspective. Like, my auntie was bipolar before she died. She killed herself on my dad's side, and she was bipolar, and she reminds me a lot of Chelsea. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for me, like, it's all like my life experience. Like, I've seen it before, so I don't really get shocked.
Yeah.
If I acted shocked on the public platform.
See, I've had friends that have been bipolar, and literally I've never seen that. You know what I mean? Like what Chelsea. She's even sat there and said she's not got bipolar though, so it's one of them. She just.
Yeah, she does. I've seen her medical record. She's got more than bipolar. She's got a whole load of shit wrong with her. But the thing is, she's not medicated. And that's what I mean. She has such shit people around. I'm not making excuses, but it's just like one of those ones. She's like fucked by the system. Do you know what I mean? She needs a social worker. She needs a social worker. It's a lot deeper than that.
Yeah.
She's had a fucked life. She has had a really fucked life. Like, she's gone through all sorts. But it's fucking, I don't know, I try and make people not get affected by her. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like, in my eyes, I just don't think there's any excuse, you know what I mean?
No, I get what you mean.
Like, regardless of anything, like, she does it even when she's in a good mood, jeez.
Do you know what it is? It's our agency, it's fucking terrible. They encourage her to do it as well, Galaxy.
I don't get how they're even an agency, though. They've only got 4,000 followers. I've done my research on them. It's like a scam agency.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I've done my research. Everyone says it's a scam agency. I looked at the profile. They've only got 4,000 followers and everything, so I don't get what's going on there either.
They're from China, aren't they?
Yeah, because I think they approached me once and I was like, nah, go away.
Yeah, China love her. Well, they used to love her. I don't think so now because she used to make money.
Yeah.
But I mean, TikTok, how it turned, like, it's so money orientated now. Like, it's all nice. Like, I'm very much, I don't get many big gifts from that. My pennies look after my pound.
Yeah.
You know, like, I make, like, good money on smaller gifts.
Yeah.
But she used to make, like, fucking, she made ridiculous money. She went to her fucking head. But I just don't want it to consume you, like, off the app either, like, where you're like, right, what can I do about it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Like, I don't, because I know you're a sensitive little egg.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of time for you.
Thank you.
Like, yes, when she did that, I said on the breakfast, everyone's like, oh, she said, get hit by a bus, and I was like, you can't be outraged, guys, because I say that to people. I say it to trolls that fucking, what's the word? Tell me about myself. And then I tell them, I literally I'll go get hit by a bus. Because I've cared less on that app now.
I think it's the context of it though, like if someone's done you wrong and they've said something like that to you, it's a bit different, but when it's just out of the blue like that, it's a bit like, well, people are going to be like, well, huh? Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's all context in it and stuff.
What are you going to keep doing your characters?
Yeah, I'm just having a break for a while. To be honest.
Don't let it fucking ruin you.
Oh, it won't ruin me, don't worry about me.
No, but not ruin you in the sense of any time on the platform. I mean, like, mentally, like, because I fucking have my pictures about certain creatives and stuff like that. Like, there's so many fucking knobs. Like, so many knobs. Like, just, like, it's hard when you're a creative and
it gets you a bit wary of who to trust, doesn't it?
Very that. Very, very that. Because it's all gifts. It's no, leave them alone. Leave it. I've just literally done all my housework. And then what does it do? Shit on the fucking floor. I've had enough of them.
It's Capone. I'll have a fur coat.
What?
I'll have a fur coat.
It's off with your fur coat, you bitch. What were you going to say about Capone?
It's probably was it Capone that did it?
No.
I actually thought it would have been Capone.
No, Capone's a good boy. Capone's a good boy. Mimi's a little shit. Mimi's fucking absolute I've been sent loads of bath bombs from Lush by a follower.
Oh?
Yeah, like a whole box in much far from. You need to get yourself a PO box.
I'm not bothered about it, mate, to be honest. Loads of people keep saying they're going to send me stuff, and I'm like, but it's alright, you don't need to.
Oh no, I'll take all the cash. I love all the gifts. Most of the stuff, people just, like, I like letters. People don't write letters anymore.
I know, I don't get that, because I remember, like, when I was younger and I used to see all, like, these influencers that get loads of fan mail, and I was like, oh, I bet that would be cool, but I bet now, like, it's just all just messages anyway.
Yeah, like, I always get people sending news write a letter, because I love reading people's letters, and like, I do get quite a lot, and then I would say, yeah, I'm going to write back to everyone, come on in, and then it got to the point where I had like fucking 60 letters to write off. I'm like, what the fuck do I say to them? Like, hi, like, Eminem Stan, it should be his fan, back. It's fucking mad.
Yeah.
But no, I worry about you, little one.
It's alright, I'll be alright, yeah.
I hope so.
I'm just riding the waves as the waves hit me.
But is that why you're not coming on as much? As well?
No, I'm gonna have a day off today, have a chill day, I need my hair cutting and everything anyway. Then I'm away next week anyway, and...
Oh, where are you off to?
Oh, darling, wouldn't you like to know?
Where are you going? Are you going away?
Not, away technically still, yeah.
What, abroad?
No, not abroad, but I'm not going to say because it'll ruin the surprise because I'm going to do something funny with it.
Oh?
Because it'll ruin it otherwise.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I like to be surprised with the masters, you know?
Yeah.
But, I'm going to shoot. I just wanted to check in on you and make sure you're right.
Yeah, it's alright. Thank you as well. I hope you're okay too.
Yeah, I'm passing along.
Oh, there we are.
There's absolutely nothing in that. All I'll say, Deadwings, is don't ever record anyone's phone calls.
No,
that's the mistake you made.
That's the mistake I made because I was thinking, because I was getting told all this stuff and I was like, oh, well, I'm going to record the call so I don't get...
I can imagine he was friends with Joey at the time, who's got heavy involvement with Red and Luke and all of those. So he was getting told that Zac was this terrible person, not to trust him. So he recorded the call, but obviously as wrong as it is with thinking that Zac was this person they painted him out to be, do you know what I mean? So Zac and Deadwings are fine now. Zac was having a laugh. The way Luke takes everything so seriously. Oh, you said you'll have all the cash from your followers. The way he made it sound so sinister.
I know it won't even...
I haven't said a million times about, oh no, we'll have all the cash. I'm not saying no to no gifts, love. We'll have all the gifts. Do you know what I mean? And the way he made it sound, how we heard Zac say it like he'd normally say it, and then you heard Luke say it like it was sinister and he was playing on his followers for the money and all that. You know, it's disgusting. Block this Brian person, 0 followers. It's Luke, obviously.
It's one of them. I know I made a mistake and like, you know...
Yeah, because of what you've been told at the time, though, and you and Zac are fine now, so nothing to reprimand yourself over, you know, never to do that again. You know, if you're going to have a friendship with somebody, you don't need to record them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
It's different if it's ex-partners and you're obviously being abused or whatever. I know people have got different reasons in life, but you haven't got that reason. And now you know that they're the liars and the bastards and look what they've done.
I know, and it's like, I 100% I trust you and Zac and Sophie 100% now.
We haven't even got each other's numbers. I've never spoke to you. So you know
that's what I mean. But like now, because like when you're on one side of it and you're being told all this, you start thinking, well, oh,
this is what I'm saying. Luke tells everybody that I'm constantly telling people things and you what to do. I'd never say a word. Why would I? Because people just expose you, so I don't get involved with people anymore.
You never tell me what to do. It's like...
You know what I'm saying? They just, because that's what they do. Luke's whole life is sitting there morning to night. He'll listen to Delusive to see what she's saying about him. He'll listen to Miss Red if Miss Red's on for when she covers him. Obviously, every show covers Luke in some capacity because he's just a raving lunatic. And he takes everything so seriously and like he twists everything because he's a twisted person. And he's so jealous of Zac's success. He's always hated Zac, you know what I mean? And he has to lie about all of us to make us out to be bad people. When you've never had any of us probably say anything to you or expect anything from you or do anything but be nice and supportive. But they'll have everyone believe it's not like that.
Yeah. It's one of them. It's like that. It's that Joey and that Veritas, and it's like, I'm sat there thinking of, was they both...
I said all along about Joey, I got bad vibes and I cussed him on my live and everything, you know what I mean? I seen what content he was making and it was very, zombified about the cults, you know what I mean? That is Miss Red's cult, not the delusive cult. You know what I mean? I could see it was all changing to Cockapoo was appearing in these sketches. What the hell? She's nobody, you know what I mean? So you could see what he was doing and I could see it, so I called it out on my live. And then obviously, he's obviously done something really bad in association too, because he doesn't stick around very long, does he, when he makes these brief appearances?
No. It's because he knows that, like, he can sit there and say, oh, but you've said this about such and such, and you've said this.
But
it's
before
like,
you knew people and you were on a different side of TikTok and brainwashed.
Yeah. I think with me, I just wanted a friend. Like,
yeah. Well, you've got friends now, which is good. And I don't mean me, because we only speak on here, but you've got Sophie, obviously, behind the scenes. She's made a friendship with you, hasn't she? And that, so.
And you're all lovely as well. Like, you've never, done it.
I just knew what they were doing with this stupid call. There was nothing in it. The only bad thing was recording it, but then you've got a justification for it because you were told a certain thing and you're brainwashed when you're over that side to think, oh, everyone's so bad over here. But do you know the amount of good things we've done for people and help people, and my platform alone has done so much, and you never make mention of any of the things. You'd have to actually watch me, you know what I mean? And people don't watch because they've been brainwashed already. She talks about this, I don't at all. I've only ever responded, and most of the stuff they use against me is from when I was doing Evil Queen, which was acceptable back in the day. Like Little Britain was acceptable, you know what I mean? You could get away with a lot more hard comedy a few years ago. So they use like outdated comedy that I never say about anymore. I'll never speak about certain things against me. So I know what these people do. So they brainwash people into believing, and obviously when they're sitting there saying these things, people are horrified, everyday average people who don't believe that they're being manipulated, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like, you don't see it because they only tell you one side of it.
Yeah, and because we don't bother with anybody who's over that side, you don't ever get to know us because we won't ever associate with anyone from that side. Well, I won't anyway, you know what I mean? So it's like you don't even have the opportunity to even get to know both sides because I will completely, anyone that's over there are just brainwashed divvies. And at least everything's happened naturally, so people have seen what's happened with you, and how they treated you, and how they held this call, which contains nothing. But Zac, being a normal person, he'd say all of those things online. He didn't say anything bad. He didn't say he was rinsing his audience. He didn't slag anybody overly. He said exactly what he would say on any of his shows.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's one of them. Like,
You feel free now that you've played it and it's done.
To be honest, yeah.
There we go, honestly. Always outscoop them first. If they say they've got it and they've got it, you might as well play it yourself because they're going to use it no matter what.
Yeah. That's like the message.
Apparently, as soon as we started playing it, and here Corey went live and started playing it, so it just goes to show that was the intention all the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they flew straight on to play it also, you know what I mean? And then say it was a different version when it's not.
It's just crazy because they'll find like the same thing and they'll make their own story of that same thing.
Yeah, but now we just heard how much of a lovely person Zac is even offline when having conversations with people, and all he did was try and help you.
Yeah, that's true. It's like Cockapoo the other night. They've pushed and pushed and pushed at me for weeks, and they've accused me of mocking cancer. And I just thought the other night, well, you keep pushing me, so you want me to say it, so I'll just say it and have over and done with.
Yeah, that's what you always have to be. Grab the bull by the horns, you know what I mean? And it's what keeps you relevant on here as well, by being that way, Deadwings. So when you don't speak about things like that, then people just sit there dangling it. If you come out with it, you know what I mean, then this is going to be all over the FYP, you know what I mean? So it's just how the app works. Zac's okay. He's not in a good way, obviously, with everything that's been going on, but obviously I've not been told that I can give you any more information than just that. Yeah. So, Zac getting it from all angles, but this won't bother him because he knows you now, Joey, sorry, that's what we talk about Joey. I always do this, don't I? Every time we talk about that content, call you it. Zac knows you now on a different level. You're not around the people who are brainwashing and lying about people and stuff. So he's fine, I'm fine, everyone's fine. So don't worry yourself no further. You've done the right thing, and just in future, if anyone's got anything, then you just put it out there and be done with it, it's done. You know what I mean?
Thank you, lovely, as well.
Love you, lads. Thank you for coming in, and I'm glad it's done because they've got nothing to hang over,
Alright, I love you lots.
Love you lots. See you later, babes. Goodbye. Get backed. Right, everyone, I'm going to jump off now. I love yous all. Pay no attention to what these people say. They make up constant lies and they're trying to brainwash people into believing a certain thing. But make sure to follow me if you're not already. And I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the morning, love, for Luke's subscriber live. So we make sure to get Levi on the case because we'll need his subscription, loves. Love yous. Good night. God bless everyone.